Today what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to speak about alcohol, some of the effects of alcohol. It's not going to be all doom and gloom. I'm just going to try and educate people a little bit more, so when it does, come to the nights out, they can make more educated decisions when it comes to consuming alcohol. When it comes to heavy drinking, it can really be quite dangerous. It can cause accidents. It can really affect your digestive system, so it can make it hard for the body to absorb nutrients like amino acids and B vitamins. It's going to really affect your sleep, which is a big deal when you're doing a lot of exercise, you're trying to get results in the gym. Sleep is going to be paramount, okay? So if you're not getting enough sleep, or you're getting very broken sleep, which alcohol can cause, it's really going to impair the results you're going to get, because the body's going to need that sleep to allow for recovery, to allow the muscles to repair themselves. One for the men is when we do consume a lot of alcohol, it's going to lead to an increase in the female hormone estrogen. If you've went through a stage of maybe drinking a lot for 6 months or a year, and you're noticing an increase in your chest size, and not in a good way, then you can definitely put a lot of that down to alcohol consumption. So that's a big one. Calorie content is going to be very important, because at the end of the day, when it comes to body composition, how we look, if we're going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week, and we're eating quite well, our calorie intake is not too bad, but then we're going out the weekend and having a night out, and then we're having a few drinks, we're having a burger on the way home. A lot of people won't realise it's going to be very hard to get results in general if you're doing this on a regular basis. The reason is, say for talk's sake, if we take, I know this is a bottle, but if we take like a pint of Heineken, in a pint of Heineken you're looking at 239 calories, okay? So when you take that into consideration, you're looking at nearly 1700 calories. That's through alcohol alone. The guideline daily amount for calories for a male is 2500, so obviously that's going to leave yourself pretty short when it comes to the rest of your calories for the day. If you're having a burger and chips on the way home, it's going to pretty much eat into your whole daily caloric intake, and then all the rest of it's going to be put you into a calorie surplus. And if you haven't been doing much exercise, it's bad news when it comes to weight gain, okay? So I'm just going to go through these briefly. Let's take Guinness. So a pint of Guinness is going to be 200 calories, okay? That's Guinness. So it's going to be something similar for other stouts, okay? So next thing I'm going to look at is lager. So we've got Heineken, Budweiser, and we've got Coors Light, okay? So in most pints of lager, you're looking at somewhere in the region of 230 to 240 calories. So it's a fair whack of calories. If, however, we substitute these for maybe a Coors Light or a Corona Light, it is going to make a decent change, because a pint of Coors Light, you're looking at 162 calories, okay? So if you're having a few drinks, it's definitely a good substitution to make. The next one is for anyone that drinks cider. So if we take Bulmers Original here, and we have Bulmers Light, so a pint of Bulmers Original you're looking at about 210 calories, and then for Bulmers Light 160 calories, okay? The next one is for wine drinkers. So we've got a red wine, we've got a white wine. So when it comes to wine, a large glass of wine is going to be about 225, 230 calories. Medium glass, you're looking at about 160 calories, okay? Next one is vodka. So obviously vodka is another popular drink on a night out. Usually you're going to want a mixer, so in this case I've got a Diet Coke, okay? So vodka and Diet Coke, you're looking at about 56 calories, 57 calories. If we substitute the Diet Coke for regular Coke, that gets bumped up to about 120 calories. So it's a no-brainer sticking to the Diet Coke, okay? Just to finish off then, thanks to Pat Gregan for this one. So the whiskey is going to be, a measure of whiskey you're looking at about 60 or 70 calories. You add in, say, a mixer such as Coke, it's going to bump you up again to about 110, 120 calories, okay? So that's just a brief video on the effects of alcohol, and then it's just a slight comparison with calories. So I hope people will take something from it, because we're getting to that time of the year where, without really realizing, people are liable to pack on maybe 2 or 3 pounds in the next month or two, because you know, you've got Christmas parties, you've got just the festive period in general, okay? So a lot of social gatherings in the months of December and maybe late November. So, you know, just been a bank holiday just gone, so a lot of people have probably fell into some of these traps already. So it's just something to keep in mind going forward, okay? Thanks, guys.